In the business world, just having a great product isn't enough anymore. To really win in the long run, companies need a kind of secret weapon, a way to understand and perfect every single thing they do. And today, we're going to unlock that secret with a really powerful framework designed to find that winning edge.
So here's what we're going to cover. We'll start with the big question. What is a value chain? Then we'll break down its two key parts, the primary and support activities. After that, we'll see how it all works in the real world with a Nestle case study. And we'll wrap up by thinking about how you can use this to find a competitive advantage anywhere.
All right, first things first. Let's get right to the heart of it. What exactly is a value chain, and why is it such a critical tool for any company out there?
This is the big question, right? It's not just about luck or having one great idea. The companies that dominate their industries have a system, a blueprint for creating value that's really, really hard for others to copy. And that's precisely what this framework helps us figure out. So this idea comes from the legendary Michael Porter. He called it the value chain. And what it is a tool that lets a company basically pull apart its entire operation piece by piece. The goal? To see exactly where you can get more efficient, where you can cut costs, or, and this is the big one, where you can do something unique to stand out from the competition. The whole framework is neatly split into two main buckets. You've got your primary activities. These are the hands-on things that directly make and deliver the product. And then you have the support activities, which are all the essential things happening in the background to make it all possible. Let's jump into the primary activities first. Okay, so now we're heading into what you could call the engine room of the business. These are the 5 core activities that are all about creating, selling, and getting the product into the customer's hands. And here they are: inbound logistics, operations, outbound logistics, marketing and sales, and finally, service. You can really think of this as the journey a product takes, from the moment raw materials arrive all the way to after-sales support. Let's break each one down.
So a competitive advantage can actually start before you even build a thing. Inbound logistics is all about getting your raw materials in the door. And, well, Tesla is an absolute master at this. They strategically source every single component, making sure there's a perfectly timed flow of parts into their gigafactories. This focus on the very first step helps them control costs and keep up with their insane production schedules.
Next up, operations. This is where you turn all those inputs into an actual product. And sometimes just having a solid routine can be your secret weapon. Look at McDonald's. They have perfected this. Every single task, from grilling the patty to the final wrap, follows an exact script. And that's how they guarantee that same taste and speed no matter where you are in the world.
So, once the product is made, you've got to get it to the customer. That's outbound logistics. And has anyone turned this into a bigger advantage than Amazon? Their huge network of warehouses is legendary. They literally move products closer to you before you even know you want them. That's how they can pull off something like same-day delivery, which has totally changed what we all expect as customers.
Now, marketing isn't just about running ads. It's about creating that desire to buy. And Starbucks is a perfect example. They don't really do a lot of traditional advertising. Why? Because their marketing is the experience inside the store. The smell of coffee, the friendly baristas, the whole vibe. That experience turns customers into walking, talking advertisements, which is way more powerful than any billboard.
And the journey doesn't stop when the sale is made. Service is everything that happens after the purchase, and it's a massive opportunity to build loyalty. Apple is, without a doubt, the gold standard here. With the Genius Bar and Apple Care, they've built a support system that just makes you feel safe with your purchase. And that incredible service is a huge reason people keep coming back.
All right, so we've looked at the engine room, the primary activities. Now we're going to move to the foundation. These are the support activities. They might not touch the product directly, but trust me, without them, the whole operation would just fall apart. They're the critical infrastructure holding everything up.
And there are 4 of them: procurement, technology development, human resource management, and firm infrastructure. Think of these as the 4 pillars that keep the entire organization standing strong and running smoothly behind the scenes.
First up, procurement. This is literally the act of buying all the stuff the company needs. Now, it's a little different from inbound logistics, which is about managing what you've already bought. Procurement is about how you buy it. And Zara is a brilliant example. Their entire fast fashion empire is built on their procurement strategy. By sourcing fabrics close to home, they can go from a design sketch to a shirt on a rack in just a few weeks. It's incredible.
For some companies, technology isn't just a helpful tool. It's the very core of their business. Take Netflix. For them, technology development is everything. Their sophisticated algorithms don't just recommend what you should watch next, they actually use that data to decide which new shows and movies to make. It's this powerful feedback loop where the tech is constantly shaping the product. You know, a company's people can be its single greatest asset. Human resource management isn't just about payroll and paperwork, it's about building a team that can win. Southwest Airlines is famous for this. They hire for attitude and train for skill, creating this fun, customer-first culture. Their empowered employees deliver amazing service, which has become a huge part of their brand. And the final piece of the puzzle is firm infrastructure. You can think of this as the company's central nervous system. It's the general management, the finance department, legal, all of it. For a gigantic company like PepsiCo, this infrastructure is what allows them to manage a ton of different brands all over the world, making sure everything runs like a well-oiled machine. Okay, theory is great, but let's see how all 9 of these activities, both primary and support, actually work together in the real world. We're going to take a look at the world's largest food and beverage company, Nestle.
So here's a quick snapshot of Nestle's value chain. And what's really cool is you can see how their big picture philosophy of creating shared value that's part of their infrastructure directly connects to their primary activities. That idea influences everything from how they ethically source cocoa beans to their global good food, good life marketing. By linking it all together, they build a super powerful and consistent brand.
This quote right here, it just nails it. It's not about being amazing at just one thing. The real magic happens when a company gets how all these different activities are linked and then optimizes them to work together perfectly. That's how you build an advantage that's tough for anyone else to copy.
So we've gone through the theory, we've seen all 9 activities with some real-world examples, and we've put it all together. Now, let's bring it back to you and how you can use this powerful way of thinking to look at the businesses all around you.
Seriously. Think about a company you love. It could be a huge tech company, a local coffee shop, whatever. Now that you have this framework, can you pinpoint the one activity, or maybe the one link between activities that really makes them special? Is it their insane logistics, their amazing customer service, their cutting-edge tech? Once you start looking at the world through the value chain, you get a whole new appreciation for what truly makes a business great.